Hello, hola, pleasant day, beautiful people. Egbe here with more tips. Today we're going to be focusing on credit. This is a follow-up video to my first video, which talked about tips on how to fix your credit. One of the tips I mentioned was how to dispute a false claim on your credit report. So today I am going to be sharing how you do that, either in writing or online. So let's get to it. So with this, basically what we're going to be doing is on here, we have, there's a form you have to fill out to do a dispute in writing. And then you can also, I will be doing a quick demo on how you can also do a dispute if you want to do it online. As I mentioned before, disputing online versus disputing in writing is more advantageous to dispute in writing. And the reason for that is you don't relinquish your right to file a legal claim later if you want to, or even doing it online reduces your opportunity for you to have a live person review your file. And when you have somebody actually review your file, you have higher chances of it being removed. Unlike when it's online, it's an automated process happening. Okay. So really, the reason why doing it in writing is more beneficial is you actually increase your likelihood of all of it being removed, especially if you have more than one, because then somebody's actually going to pick up your file and actually do the review versus it being done automatically by some system algorithm that's already been put in place. Either way, I wanted to just show you how you would do both. So online, I'm using Equifax, which is one of the credit bureaus. I'm using how you would dispute on their website. It's very similar across the other two, which is Experian and TransUnion. So I'm using Equifax as an example today, I should say. As you can see, when we get here, you want to do your dispute. So you just scroll down once you get in. So it kind of gives you additional information on how this works and so forth. So you just click start a dispute. If you click submit a dispute, it would open up right here. It's going to ask you for your first and your last name, your date of birth, your social security, your mobile number. And then as you go on, you'll be able to do more and more stuff. So you have to register first. And then once you register, you'll be able to actually put in more details with regards to what you're disputing. Like I mentioned last time, some examples of things you can dispute that was applicable to my case was one of my accounts went to collection and I did settle the collection with the collection agency. And for some reason at that time, I didn't know that you needed to tell them to remove it from your credit report. So it was still on there, even though I had worked with them already and settled it with them. So that should have been off my credit. That was something I could dispute. Another thing you can dispute as well, which I also did successfully, was I had tried making payments for my credit card. At the time, this was a credit card I had. It was a very small amount. I think it was like $200. And I was trying to keep up with my monthly payments. However, there was a time they had a technical glitch. I couldn't do it. So I tried multiple times and I just couldn't. At the time they fixed it, I was able to successfully pay online, but it still recorded it as a late payment. That was something that I was able to also dispute. So as I mentioned, online, this is my Equifax. So you register your information and you are able to do the dispute online. And this you can do across border as well. You can do it in TransUnion. You can do it in Experian also. So this just gives you kind of how you go about doing that. So you just start a dispute, and then when you are done submitting your dispute, you can come here and do your check. You can check your status to see how things are going. Oftentimes, I would say give them about 30 days for them to give you an approval or a dismissal. Okay. So the next one is doing it in writing. So as I mentioned, you can do it online or you can do it in writing. In writing is more favorable because again, someone is actually a live person is going to review your file, which increases your chances of it being approved. For me, I had more than one, so I did do in writing filing, and that was very helpful to me because he actually allowed my 2 or 3 disputes I had at that time removed. Okay. So to do that, this is the in writing. This is the form I used. It's a very straightforward form. It is free. It's not taking you through hoops and hoops, different layers of things. It's very straightforward, and it's I found it on eSign. So I will be putting the links to these two websites or screens that I'm sharing today so that you can easily access them. So I basically pulled this up, and I just, you can even do autofill now. If you want to download and print, you can do that, and then just go through the form. So it asks you what, the date, when, your full name, your address, your social security, your date of birth, and then you can do one for each as well. So one for TransUnion, one for Equifax, and one for Experian. So you want to do it for all three. Don't just do it for one. Disputing in one would only remove it from one credit bureau, and then the other two, it will remain on them. So, and you don't want to do that, especially if you're trying to get a loan, like mortgage loan. Remember, if you watch my previous video, they do go with FICO score, and it's a combination of all three. Okay, so you want to make sure you do the dispute in all three. You do the first dispute, like in this case, this credit bureau name, you want to put the credit bureau name. So if it's Equifax, if it's TransUnion, you want to put that there. And then you want to, just give it a brief summary. You're writing, this is what you're writing, the company name, what the amount was, and the reason why you're disputing today. So you just go through the form. So this gives you the full form. So I just clicked download, right? I don't know if you saw that. So I just clicked download, and the moment I did that, the whole form came up. So the reason for my dispute, mine was this account was closed for me, right? I've paid this account in full. So those were two examples that were applicable to me at that time. If you have something that is not any of these, you can click other and then just, type specifically what applies to you. Okay. So, and then as I mentioned, you just, you sign your form, and then you package it, and then you send it out. So you want to make sure it's a trackable mailing. So express or certified mail is the best approach, because then you can track your mail. Okay. So oftentimes, I don't think I've ever seen when you put a tracking number, they tell you they didn't get it, but it's oftentimes when there is no tracking. So you want to just make sure you can track it. So that's basically it. So you package this and you send it to all three bureaus. And then once you do that, you are good to go. So that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If there's anything else, if maybe going through the Equifax and you realize, oh, you do need help with the other two credit bureaus, please comment down below, and I can do another demo or walkthrough of that. But it's very similar. If you're able to do it in Equifax, you should be able to do it in Experian as well as TransUnion. So with that being said, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope it's helpful to you, because my goal is really to do videos that can help you just as it helped me. So if there's anything else you are interested in, please leave it in the comments, and I'll ensure to do a video to help out. Thank you so much for watching. Please do like this video. Even if you don't like it, still like it. And subscribe to this channel so that we can continue to get more information, helpful information like this out to everybody. So thanks again. Till next time, have a good one. Bye.